again, it's Lisa with budgetequestrian.com, and we're switching it up a little bit today. We're not outside, we're not playing building jumps. Today we're inside my kitchen, and I'm going to show you how I make horse treats for my horses. I hope you like this recipe, and I'm pretty sure your horses will. So stay tuned. Okay, so to make these horse treats, this is what you're gonna need. Molasses, any brand, doesn't matter. Some apples, some carrots, some peppermints, the little Starlight peppermint mints, the ones that are prepackaged. You just have to open them up. Some quick oats. These are the oats that you can make really fast, like basically instant oatmeal. But don't use the flavored ones. These are just the old-fashioned oats, but they're the quick oats. So that's the difference. And then ground flaxseed is what we're going to be using too. So what you're going to do first is we're going to cut up our apples. And one thing you have to keep in mind when you're using apples for treats for your horses, you want to make sure you don't add the seeds, because the apple seeds actually have arsenic in them. So arsenic is poisonous, and you really don't want to feed that to your horses. So I cut those out, and I'll toss those off to the side. But they can eat the ends and stuff, like we won't eat it, but the horses will. But again, stay away from the apple seeds. You don't want to use those for your horses. And I use 2 apples when I'm doing this. You can use more, you can use less, it's up to you. So then once I have my apples all cut up, I'm going to shred them. So once I do that with the apples, shredding the apples, then I'm going to do the same thing with the carrots. So now my carrots and my apples are all shredded up, and I'm just going to mix them together. And this is going to make a lot. It's a lot of carrot and a lot of apples. It's probably about 2 cups of carrots, 2 cups of apples. Now I'm going to add my oats. I start with 1 cup. 2 cups of oats. And then we're going to mix that together. And it should start to stick together a little bit, but it'll be kind of loose. Just kind of mix it all around. After we get that all mixed, then we're going to add the ground flaxseed. And ground flaxseed is really good. It's rich in omega oils and stuff for horses. So if you've seen the flaxseed treats, they're really, really expensive. And I think I got this for, it was like $7 at Walmart. And I'm not using all of that just for horse treats, but it'll last a long time. So this is a lot less expensive than buying commercially made horse treats, and then you're kind of questioning, you don't know what's inside of it. So I'm going to put the flax in there and stir that all up. it's really crumbly, but it is starting to stick together a little bit. So then I'm going to take about 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. I'm not putting all of the water in, just I want to make sure that it's all moist and that it's starting to stick together a little bit better as I throw it on the counter. It's starting to get sticky. That's what I want it to be like. So now I'm going to take the really sticky stuff, and your horses love this. This is molasses. I'm using Brer Rabbit molasses, full flavor. And I'm probably going to add about 1/2 cup. We'll see what it looks like. And then I might add a little bit more. If it's too runny, then I'll add more of the oats. That's what's really fun about this. You really can't go wrong. If it's too runny, you add a little bit of oats and a little bit of flax seeds. If it's too dry, add some more molasses and some more water. Because we basically want to make it like a mix, like we're making cookies. And it needs more molasses. Molasses is very thick, but it's very sweet, and horses love it. I don't think I've ever eaten molasses, though. We've made our cookie mix, our horse cookie treat mix. Now we're going to bake them. So first, spray your cookie sheet because it will stick. Then take about a spoon, maybe a little bit more than a spoon size, and put it on the cookie sheet. So these are the larger treats that I'm going to make, and then I'm also going to make some smaller ones too, but they don't get these all the time. This is like a treat, so maybe once a day when I come home, show them some love. Now that I have some of those rolled out, so now what I'm going to do is take one of the mints, the Starlight mints, and push it right down in the center of the horse treat. So it's almost like it's a nest around the mint. You don't have to make it pretty. I like to make it pretty though. I get a little, just want it to be pretty. So that's what they're going to look like when they go in the oven. And these are the larger cookies. So now I'm going to show you how I do the smaller cookies. I'm going to make little bite-sized treats. So these are tinier treats. They're not hard. You just put a little bit of your mixture on a cookie sheet, and these bake pretty fast. So these will bake for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees. The bigger cookies with the mints in the middle, those take about 15 to 20 minutes depending on how big your cookies actually are. But with these guys being little teeny bite-sized ones, they don't take that long to cook at all. Our horse treats are all done. They've cooled down and they are ready to give to the horses. This is what the ones with the Starlight mints look like. The Starlight mints kind of melt down and it gets a little hard, but not bad. These are the little bite-sized ones. And then this is a horse treat container that I made out of a used coffee tin. This is what I can store my horse treats in. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Now go make some horse treats. Goodbye.